A lot of people are going to get this math problem wrong, not because they are bad at math, but because there is one specific part of this problem that confuses a lot of students. And in just a second, I'm going to show you exactly what that confusing part is. But first, let's see if you can figure this out. The problem is negative 3 squared plus 6 times open parenthesis, 4 plus 1 close parenthesis. And we want to figure out the one correct value this entire expression is equal to. Now, whenever we solve a problem like this, the very first thing we should be thinking about is the order of operations. And this is where many students struggle, because in mathematics operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and exponents all have a specific order we must follow, because if you solve things in the wrong order, you can end up with completely different answers. And that is why we use something called PEMDAS. PEMDAS is basically a checklist that tells us the correct order to solve a math problem. The letter P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. One important thing a lot of people misunderstand is that multiplication and division are equal in priority. So you solve whichever comes first from left to right. And the same thing is true for addition and subtraction, because you solve whichever appears first from left to right. So now let's solve the problem step by step. We start with the parentheses because that comes first in PEMDAS. Inside the parentheses we have 4 plus 1, which equals 5. So now the problem becomes negative 3 squared plus 6 times 5. And this right here is where most people get confused. The expression negative 3 squared is not the same thing as open parenthesis negative 3 close parenthesis squared, and understanding this difference is a key to getting the problem correct. If we had open parenthesis negative 3 close parenthesis squared, that would mean negative 3 multiplied by itself. So negative times negative becomes positive, and the answer would be positive 9. But that is not what we have in our problem. Our problem is negative 3 squared without parentheses around the negative 3, which means the exponent only applies to the 3. So really we should think of this as the negative of 3 squared. First we calculate 3 squared, which is 9, and then we apply the negative sign, giving us negative 9. So now our expression becomes negative 9 plus 6 times 5. Next we do multiplication, because multiplication comes before addition, and 6 times 5 equals 30. So now we have negative 9 plus 30, which is the same as 30 minus 9, and that gives us 21. So the correct answer is 21. And now you can see why so many people get this question wrong, because the biggest mistake is confusing negative 3 squared with open parenthesis negative 3 close parenthesis squared, and those are two completely different expressions.